to Montage for the band Last in Line here ahead of a performance tonight at Montage Hall. And we've been talking to the fellas here. And Vivian, I want to ask you about your health. You're a cancer survivor, and you know you're open about it. You talk about it. Can you tell us when were you diagnosed?
I started to feel really ill about 2011, and actually it was right around when this band started.
Really?
You guys make me ill.
You guys started.
I just
oh my gosh!
realized that.
Yeah.
But I would like to stress to people, you got to advocate for your own health, because I knew something was wrong with me for about 18 months, and my doctor just kept, you know, just here, have this, take that. And,
really?
Sent me to another doctor, and they said, you're fine, have a nasal spray. And I knew something was going on, and eventually I talked my doctor into doing an x-ray, and they said, ooh, doesn't look good, go have a CAT scan, and then go see a cancer doctor. So anyway, but I did chemo and stem cell transplants and all that, and it kept coming back. And I'm very happy to say for the last 4 years I've been doing immunotherapy, this new wonder drug, pembrolizumab, which you probably see marketed as Keytruda.
Yes.
And yeah, it's good. So I'm one of the very fortunate ones. I've responded well to a treatment, and
that's awesome.
The hardest part, honestly, the hardest part about doing the treatments is scheduling.
Okay.
And having to go back to LA every month or so.
So these are in LA? You do the, okay.
Well, yeah, I've done a couple of them in Boston, but with insurance companies and stuff, it gets very complicated.
Yeah, I bet,
You know, you got to jump through a lot of hoops to do that.
May I ask what kind of cancer it was?
Lymphoma.
Lymphoma.
It's the one to get.
Yeah.
If you're going to get cancer, if you're going to get cancer, get lymphoma.
But you know what, though? You're right. Be your best. You are your own best advocate. I love that. That's a great lesson to people who are watching, any one of us, really. If you feel like something's off, you know.
Well, you know, I mean, doctors, obviously, they go to medical school. They're very well-educated people, but nobody knows your own body than yourself. I mean, you know when something's wrong, and I knew for fully 18 months, and I, you know, I could have caught it even earlier if my doctors had been a little bit more active on it.
But you're here.
Yeah, it's all good.
And that is the key. That's so awesome. You guys have amassed a lifetime of stories, and I love you have a story about John Lennon that you tell. This is interesting.
When I was 16 years old in New York, long story short, we wound up working with John Lennon, and
at 16.
At 16, yeah, and we did hand claps on the song "Whatever Gets You Through the Night." They said, "Hey, can you guys come down?" We were in the Record Plant Studios in New York. Do hand claps. We walk in, and there's John Lennon. We go, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
So we did the hand claps, and then we used to rehearse upstairs, and he'd come and hang out with us. And
this is you and your brother.
What's that?
You and your brother?
No, this is my band, my own band.
When you, wow.
Our friends were Jimmy Iovine, who produced John, and
that's amazing.
Interscope Records. So he was John's producer, and he asked us to come up, and then we met John, and he used to come up and watch us rehearse. So we're sitting there, and I'm telling John, we're talking Italian food. I said, well, yeah, I'm Italian, my family's from Brooklyn, my mother makes a killer lasagna. Yeah. And he's talking, and I go, you know what, I'll have her make you some. So she made the lasagna. A couple days later, I brought the lasagna into the studio, and I gave it to him, and he goes, oh, thank you, this is lovely, you know. Took it away, and then about a month later, my brother at that time was playing with Rod Stewart, and they were playing Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
A bunch of nights. So
we only have a little bit of time left.
Okay, my mother went there, and backstage, the backstage party, and she says, there's John Lennon, let's go say hello. So she went over there and said hello, her and my dad, and she talked to John for a while, and it was really great. And then at the end of the conversation, she goes, do you have my pan?
Mom wanted that pan back. And listen, we only have like a few seconds. There's a VIP. You want to talk about the VIP tonight, right?
Yeah, we have a VIP experience where people can come and
it's quite an experience.
It is an experience.
A life-changing experience.
It is.
So you can see the studs on his pants, all right? Listen, do not miss it.
Andy attended it, and see what happened to his hair.
Look at that. Do it, flip the hair. Come on, Andy, you know you want to do it.
Luxurious.
He just wants to, he's bringing sexy back.
Where am I at? Am I over here?
There he is. Where's your light? Find your light, Andrew.
Which
camera
am I on?
Montage.
Camera 3.
Don't miss it.
It's hard to...
Last in line. Do it. Do it. Flip it. Flip it.
Oh, you want it?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me do it right.
Oh, that's hot.
Such a lead singer.
That's so hot. All right,
Don't be jealous. He's got to wear red pants to overcompensate for his lack of this.
Trying to make up.
Yeah.
With
for his
studs
natural
on the side.
abilities.
We're going to have to think of something.
It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Mark's forecast, though, we're in the 70s coming up to tell us when.